Speaking of playoff hockey, Gumpy, we got a guest in here I was not expecting to see, but I will be happy to converse with him. Ladies and gentlemen, Ty Schmidt, noted Vegas Golden Knights fan. Vegas is back in the playoff picture, although they are staring down a first-round matchup with the Colorado Avalanche. Ty, shout out for you for joining us from your basement and attribute the stoner you got down there.
I appreciate it. Listen, I did not know that. Okay. I knew they had a big win over the Blackhawks this weekend. Huge. I think once again, they were getting their ass beat. They're down like 3-0, came back 1-5-4. That's all I'm asking for. I mean, we know they kind of stink. They're not doing anything. They're not going to win a Stanley Cup. But I was saying the other day, like, right as things are starting to matter now, this is not a great time for your team to just be free falling, because if they if they don't make the playoffs, I will officially switch allegiances. I'll be done.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Is that official? Is that official?
Oh,
That's official.
no.
I won't have a choice.
A free agent?
Well, we'll see. I mean, is there any way Stoner's getting out of there? Maybe fucking going somewhere else? I'll follow Stoner.
He's locked in pretty good. I saw a cute picture today of him and Pacioretty sitting up in the box watching the boys practice, and that was just moments before Robin Leonard ate a puck to the throat and had to be helped off the ice during practice. They just can't help but try and hurt their goalie. I don't understand what's going on over there.
Well, Gumpy said from the get-go that Robin Leonard stinks, and I kind of tried to defend him as much as I can, but
he's not a guy. I mean,
what the hell was that team ever doing getting rid of Math?
Wild decision.
He's not a guy. He's just not a guy that's going to win it in the end. And I don't know why. I don't know why they've always trying to force him being the guy. Like they were when Fleury was there for no reason. Like he's never seemed like a guy to me at all.
They also, I'm starting to get a very like Giancarlo Stanton vibe with Jackie Aces, where like the only time Giancarlo Stanton hits like a big time homer for the Yankees, is when they're winning like 8-0. Jackie Aces is never scoring like a 0-0 second period, third period goal, or like when they need, like when they're up 3-0, 4-0. He'll pipe one and he'll have a nasty goal, but it just I don't know. The more I watch this team and just like look at the box scores and stuff like that, the more it becomes apparent that that they stink, and that's hard to swallow.
Boys, I hear someone else knocking at the door, and they might be a good gambler, but their team is in trouble tonight.
Oh, the Bees. Bad gambler.
I mean, look, I'm not a bad gambler. I took Taylor Hall to score and the Bees to win. And what did Taylor Hall do? Comes out and he rings one in. He rings one in on the first power play of the day. I mean, look, the Bees have come back from a 4-1 against Toronto. 6-1, I don't know if we're going to get that done today, unfortunately. But, hey, that's hockey. Ty, I mean, you were just saying your team is probably out of it. They're on a slide. The Bruins, however, we're losing tonight. We're not on a slide. We're just having an off night. Sorry. We've been good gambling for 2 months now. and here we are just trying to kind of stay above water.
Did you peak too soon? Did the boys in Beantown peak too soon?
That is a worry. I mean, Swayman couldn't stop a goddamn beach ball tonight. I mean, has he been this I don't know what's going on because he was hot. Is he a good goalie or no?
He does appear to be a good goalie.
Way better on the road.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
I like that even more. Lose. Drop us down to the wild card. Then let's go on the road for 4 games and let's win this goddamn series.
Swayman, I would kill to have fucking Swayman.
Swayman is a guy, dude. Who's on the back of that tarp? Who's on the back of that tarp?
Who is on the back of that tarp?
I mean, look, I'll be honest, guys. I like to roll on the point. I like to be one of those guys. Some may say, Connor, you probably score a lot of goals. No. I take a lot of clap bombs. I got McAvoy. I don't know if you can see it.
Absolutely can't see, but that is a nice looking. That is a nice looking tarp.
I mean, I put this on every time they play, so I wear it goddamn every other night.
I just want to take this moment to unveil and debut. Of course, we went up to Danbury, Connecticut to go see the Galante family. How's
home and trashers?
And we were gifted with some incredible gifts for the boys. We have an OG, authentic, evil Empire
1-9er
sweater.
Wow, that a baby
Yeah.
1-9er.
A 1-9er.
Part of the team, boys. I'm part of the team.
I thought you were gonna be 66.
No, Ty actually. Ty is.
Are you 66?
Yeah, dude, you kidding me?
Who's
I mean,
87?
Well, I don't know. I realized that Mario Lemieux is Nick's favorite player, and then I felt bad when I got it because of Gordo Bombay. So I mean,
your favorite player too.
Yeah,
I was like, exactly. 66 Lemieux, sweet. He goes, no, it's Bombay.
Little did you know Bruce and Phil would get the same number anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
True.
Can't have 255.
Hey, what happens if the Pens lose tonight? Is that just a big time deflate? Like, you can't lose with, Big Ben in the house. You just can't do it.
I'm used to these types of upsets where it's like a big night and they just don't have it. So like losing with Big Ben in the house doesn't necessarily concern me as much as losing to the Rangers twice in 4 days. They lost to them 5-1 on Friday, and right now it's looking like we're going down that same path. It looks like there's a lot of cement in the boys' skates, and they only had, at the time Rupper left, they had 10 shots on goal through 2 periods. That ain't enough, boys, to beat Igor Shesterkin, one of the best goalies in the league. He's had a couple down games recently, but he's still an absolute stud. You got to put more rubber on a guy like that, and you got to get to the net. You got to cause traffic. We saw Brian Boyle score a goal early off the deflection. Those are the type of greasy goals you need in the playoffs. They're just not doing enough. And as Rupper mentioned, Rangers appear to be faster, which is problematic for a Pens team that tries to play fast. They're not that physical. So if they can't keep up, we got problems. And those aren't the only problems. Here's another problem right here.
Wow. Get him out of here. He's a bad gambler.
So what I've learned tonight, from what I'm learning tonight, the Penguins have cement in their skates. The Knights have had cement in their skates. The Bruins have cement in their skates, and the Dallas Stars cement in their skates. That's what I'm hearing.
Texas hockey doesn't. Texas hockey is the late game. We ain't even laced them up yet.
Nah, a lot of cement in your skates, though, I can tell.
Bruins don't have cement in their skates. They're flying around out there. They're playing good puck. The bounces just aren't going their way right now. And Swayman, I mean, I think he wore a different helmet because the fucking visor is getting in his face. Can't even see the goddamn puck. That has nothing to do with cement.
I don't want to hear about cement in their skates. Your team has given up 10-plus goals every game this month.
Well, hey, but seriously, that's got to be a record, right? We got an 11-goal game, a 10-goal game, a 9-goal game. I don't know what we're putting in between the pipes, but it's definitely Swiss cheese. I don't know how that happens.
Because their organization sucks and they haven't been good in 55 years. I mean, that's how it happens.
What numbers on the back of that tarp, Foxy?
Yeah, you guys see this.
That thing's clean. What number?
Fucking Trasher's tarp? Trasher's what?
Where's the number? How do I get the...
You got to go to the back.
Right.
Number 0.
Put the phone down and turn around, you goon.
00.
I can't.
Number 12.
What is this guy doing?
Is that for golf? Is golf number 12?
No, number 12 is always my go-to.
Number 12.
Who was number
EF12
in the league?
Is that Madonna?
I'm Ron Francis, number 10.
Well, Nick picked 19 because that's Stevie Yzerman's number, the greatest hockey player of all time.
Actually, the 19 is for Joe Sakic, a classic arch nemesis.
Burnaby Joe.
Wow.
Burnaby Joe.
Whoa.
Foxy, the chat is absolutely spamming 11-2 right now. It's all anyone can type. It's all anyone's talking about.
Well, we're already past that. That's what good franchises do. They get past those bad losses. An L is an L, no matter how many goals are scored. It does not matter. We're going to keep moving.
What happened?
Your gamblers paid to black, dude.
We're back.
Boys, while we're all here, while we're all gathered, I want a quick prediction because you guys are in different spots here in the standings, each one of your teams individually. Give me a quick, we'll go around the clock here. Gumpy, we'll start with you. Give me a quick prediction for how your team finishes out these last 20 games. Are we going to be a playoff contender? Are we going to be looking on to next year? Just give me a quick synopsis of what you think's going to go down.
We get in. We'll get the last spot. And if we win the first series, we'll go to the Cup.
Okay.
Wow.
But it's either win the first series, go to the Cup, or one and done.
Hey, 10 of the last 14 games for the Stars are at home. That's a huge advantage in trying to get
Texas
in down the
hockey,
stretch. There.
baby.
Ty, Vegas, how do we feel? What do we think?
I mean, when is fucking Stoner coming back? You know, the guy's had a lower body.
They got to cut 7 players so he can fucking play.
Which makes sense, because if you got Stoner, you fucking put someone in between the pipes and then just let Stoner work. You don't need anybody else. I don't know. It depends. You know, we need fucking Jackie Aces to be playing a little bit more like Mike Modano and a little less like Madonna. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
in what world?
Niner.
In what world?
like I said, as long as they're in 8th right now, right? They're in the last spot in the playoffs. I'm sorry, Guppy. I don't think Texas hockey's fucking making the dance this year.
We got like 4 games in hand, dude. We got
It's all
4
about
games
points,
in
my
hand.
friend. It's all about points. It's about points. They're going to make the playoffs if Stoner is healthy. If Stoner's not healthy, then they might lose 19 of their next 20 games.
Ooh.
The Eichel trade will be the demise of that franchise.
Which would be fine by me. I'm glad I didn't fucking buy an Eichel sweater. Let's just say that.
They'll actually be an expansion team.
Well,
Connor,
the
the Bees.
Good now,
I mean, look, this is what's going to happen with the Bees. I've seen this 5 or 6 times in, the last 5 or 6 years. They're going to go on a little bit of a schneid right now. Right now is the time where it's like, fuck, we've been so hot. We don't want to peak too early like we were just talking about, Nick. So they're going to go on a little bit of a schneid. Then with, 12, 11 games left in the season, boom, flip that switch. And then like we were just saying, instead of being that, 3rd seed in our division, we're going to drop down to the wild card. We're going to fucking bang, take out the Panthers, bang, take out the Hurricanes maybe, and we are going to go all the way. I feel as though our guy Hampus, the Hamper Doslin, or whatever his last name is.
Lindholm, you stupid.
Excuse me.
Hampus,
You said it every day. Every day.
Hamper.
We got Hampus Lindholm. We got the best player in the league on D.
Hampus the Hamper picks up all the dirty laundry, gets that out of the crease for our guy Swayman, and we are going to win the cup. I mean, I genuinely feel that way. I feel bad for, your teams. Our team is going to be there. Nick, I'm assuming we're probably going to meet the Pens in the Eastern Conference Finals. Then we'll see what happens. Yeah, Foxy's got it right there. 12 games left in the season. That's when the Bees turn it on. And then we go and win our, 80th cup because that's just what we do as Bruins.
Foxy?
Well, hey, boy, I would love to bullshit my way into saying the Red Wings are going to make the playoffs. But when you got an 11-goal game just 2 days ago, there's no chance I can bullshit my way through this. We are in tank mode because we know we have the best young core in the NHL. So next year, after we get one more good draft pick, we come in hot. We make the playoffs again for the first time in 5 years. For the first 22 years of my life, I didn't know what it was like to not have playoff hockey in Detroit. Then they took that away from me. It was actually right when I moved to Indianapolis. It seemed like all my teams went to shit right when I got a sports job. Very convenient. And so now I'm just waiting for the Wings to be back.
That is quite a tragic story. I mean, most of the teams had kind of been shit for a long time, but I do see what you're saying. It was devastating to see some of those dynasties then, and by some, I mean Red Wings, because they were the
Red Wings playoff run was the greatest in NHL history.
And now that current active playoff streak belongs to the Pittsburgh Penguins, who will continue it for another season. They will most likely meet the New York Rangers in the first round. And if we go off of the past 2 games against the Rangers, that is not a good indicator of
goal.
success.
Sid, goal.
But there it is. You never count them out because they have 2 of the best players in the world. They will get over the hump. They will get that monkey off their back and get the first round victory that has evaded them the past 3 years. And they will go on to the Stanley Cup, and they will win their 6th Stanley Cup in franchise history. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat McAfee is here.
What?
What?
We're winning the fucking Stanley Cup. The Red Wings are almost as bad as Fox's internet service right there. The Bruins are getting fucking ran out of town tonight. Biggest lock, I got it. And Ty knows, even though he might be Mark Stoner in this thing, The Vegas Golden Knights fucking stink. Texas, what's that known for? WrestleMania's coming to town. Wall-A Mania's coming to town. Not the goddamn Dallas Stars. Let's go, Pens. We can't lose with 7 in the stands. Now, I wanted to let this be known, though. I bet the tie at plus 310, though. I feel like that's more Ben Roethlisberger-like.
Yeah.
True.
Go to overtime. You know, the boys make it tight for Ben. I don't know what the current score is, but that's what I'm expecting.
Gumpy, do you have an update for us on the score? We're looking at 3-2?
3-2.
Looks like
10 minutes left.
Okay, 10 minutes left. While we have everyone here, Pat, what do you say we do a little trivia and a quick little giveaway?
Oh, I'm with it. I'm about it. Hey, by the way, Rupper, has he practiced how he's going to compliment Ben Roethlisberger after this game, or you think he's going to?
It was disgraceful. I'm sure. I know you were busy training. I know you were getting your steps in, your flights in. Rupper was in here earlier, and he had Nick Chubb on his name tag.
I saw that.
It was disgusting.
2 B's. He spelled it right, which is good news. I mean, at least that's the least he could do. You know what I mean? Hey, I just got off the phone with fucking Wall-A.
What?
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Just a text from Wall-A out of nowhere.
Big Capitals fan, Wale. Also a big wrestling fan.
Oh, I didn't know he was a Capitals fan. That changes everything. But, I mean.
Well, he's also a good gambler.
That's what they say.
Pretty good gambler.
Good gambler.
Are you a good gambler? You've been gambling with that terrible internet, it looks like, over there.
Well, no, I'm a great gambler. The only issue is when I gamble on the Detroit Red Wings, they fucking let in 11 goals. That's not a good gambler right there.
The bad gambler.
Bad gambler.
It's a bad
Hey, those
gambler.
Hammer Down boys, those Hockey Talk boys, those are some good gamblers.
Those guys are some
Good,
good
gamblers.
There used to be some good gamblers, boys. We'll see how tonight shakes out. Last night was problematic for the boys. Tonight it looks like it might be okay. We'll see.
Hey, we look like one of those very shitty shows that we make fun of right now.
Oh, yeah.
No, what are you talking about? We just pulled the goalie. We're going 6 skaters. This looks great.
Looks good now.
A lot of shit on these types of shows. Get the B off the gut. Keep the train. Hey, congrats on being a part of the Evil Empire, Foxy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of, Pat, we talked about earlier, we went up to Danbury, Connecticut, and then Foxy whipped up a quick Foxy flick that debuted today on Pat's show. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out Pat's Twitter account where it was tweeted out, and you'll be able to see the announcement for the International Ice Wars that will be taking place, that the Galante family is now running. We're going to have old-time hockey enforcers, couple goons, couple big boys throwing fists in basically what is – they've taken all the parts of hockey that you may enjoy, the scoring, the checking, the puck handling, the passing. That's all gone. It's strictly fighting. Guys in full hockey gear, skating out center ice, wrestling-style entrances, and they're throwing fists. It's going to be absolutely electric. I believe it's May 21st on the Fight TV app. More details to follow. We'll get you the full details eventually, but I know Foxy put together an incredible Foxy flick. Pat interviewed the Galante family, Canadian Charlie, and of course, Kato Kalin was there. What an electric individual that guy is. But it's going to be absolutely electric. It's like UFC on the ice. It's incredible.
Hell yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's in Enoch, Alberta.
Enoch.
Where's
Hey,
that
who's
at?
considered the best fighter in NHL history?
Edmonton.
Sean Thornton.
There's a couple people, Foxy. One of them actually.
Bob Probert was a legend.
Bob Probert, Stu Grimson. I both believe were wings at one point. I think both were.
Hey, I'm a
McQuaid.
Darren McCarty guy. That's my fucking best fighter right there.
Good scrapper, Darren McCarty, D-Mac.
Oh yeah.
What about fucking Revo?
Revo, one of the current greats, probably the best in the league right now at the moment, outside of Big Z and Chara.
Lucic, dude.
Lucic can still throw hands when he wants to, and still mess up faces. That guy's an absolute monster.
Hey, what's this guy wearing a mask for?
Where?
Come again?
Take off the fucking mask.
Goddamn mask.
What was that?
The guy working for the Penguins broadcast here.
Potash. Potash doesn't want to get the boys sick. He's taking every precaution. COVID may be dead, but Potash is smart and sound, and he knows, hey, the boys are about to go in a playoff run. We can't have anybody getting sick.
See, I think he looks the complete opposite of what you just described him as with that thing on, especially after everything we've learned here thus far as of late, right? But I respect it. Is he going to wear a mask forever?
Probably. but he might be required to. I'm not sure. I don't know what the situation is with the media.
Unless your mask is stitched to your face, take your goddamn mask off. Okay? I'm sick of seeing it. I am sick of it. That is not Pittsburgh. That is not Pittsburgh.
Bro, this guy's
Listen.
covering the goddamn Penguins.
This
Okay,
isn't that's politics talk. It's that's hockey talk. Okay, let's keep it on the
I'm
ice.
you know, I don't think I've seen that on any other sport at any other time at this stage of the game. And then the Penguins broadcast, this guy is double masked up, and I'm like, holy shit, does he know something we don't know? That's all I'm asking. Why is this guy masked up? It wasn't like a shot. It was like, what does this guy know that we don't know? Is he onto something that we're not?
Potesh does know things that we don't know, so it would be wise to keep it on. He's like the groundhog. He's like Punxsutawney Phil.
Hey, that motherfucker wasn't wrong, by the way. It's 20 degrees again.
Yeah.
Fucking 0 degrees Celsius.
I hate that rat. That rat's a bad gambler.
He's a terrible gambler.
Boys, speaking of good gamblers, Pat, what should we give away here? I got a trivia question lined up. Let's give something to the viewers if you guys get this trivia question right.
A couple good gamblers there.
Maybe a 55 Trashers jersey with mains on the back of it. Can't have 255s. You just can't.
No, can't do it.
Who's 50? Oh, the Rangers almost just scored again. Who's 55?
And Phil.
And who?
Some too.
Bruce Brown.
Bruce is 55.
It was a
Well,
wild
let's
maneuver.
keep Phil on our team. Bruce can get off the team.
Yeah,
We need
Bruce.
Phil
Bruce
our
is on the junior Trashers.
Oh, Bruce doesn't deserve that. He's driving to Little Rock right now.
Tin cans.
Zito probably threw him out the door on the highway by now.
How about Zito wearing the antique shirt for the
World.
trip today with holes all over it?
Massive hole in the armpit.
Got those air holes. Those are Zeet's air holes.
I fucking love him. I fucking love him. Nah, what a life. Let's do trivia. What are we giving away? Let's do it. How about 5 people win $500?
That is a significant amount of cash. I hope you boys can get this question right for the people.
Well, let's not
Don't
play
do
any
any of your
fuckery with this
bullshit
question.
either.
Yeah, exactly. Gumpy and I are the only 2 experienced ones in the trivia here. That's why you heard our immediate response here. The other 3 are kind of quiet because you guys haven't experienced this yet.
No, I've been brushing up on my hockey trivia. I'm ready to go.
Okay, this should be an easy one, boys. Here we go. For 5 winners for $500 each. Who was the first Penguin to win the Lester Patrick Trophy for outstanding service to hockey in the United States?
Who gives a fuck?
A.
Next question.
Craig Patrick.
Pass.
B.
Pass.
Joe Mullen. C.
Joe Mullen, good
Herb
guy.
Brooks.
Fucking
D.
Herb Brooks.
Ross Lonsberry.
I know Herb Brooks was a Penguin guy.
He was a Penguins coach.
Of course he was.
That name sucks. Get him out.
Mullen, I
Herb?
think, really good guy.
Slippery Rock
Hey.
Joe, very good guy.
Slippery Rock.
What was the
Joe.
trophy
See
again?
that?
The
Lester
Lester
Patrick.
Patrick Trophy.
Come on, do you even know the sport?
Lester Patrick.
I'll be honest, I love this sport. I know a lot of things about it. I still don't know I really don't know.
It's the
What that
Walter
trophy
Payton
was.
Man of the Year.
Sounds like it.
Didn't Todd Bertuzzi win this after he hit that guy in the head and damn near killed him?
No, he actually became a Red Wing after that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
dude.
think he
No, he
did.
won the Lester Patrick.
No, he got sent to the AHL. We
You
get a
guys
different
pick this one. I don't pay attention to Penguins trivia. Too much cement in their skates.
Way to go, dude. Shut up. You guys lost
this is-
11-2.
Whoa, we're tanking. We're in tank mode.
Exactly.
The first. What was it? Who were the guys again?
Craig Patrick, Joe
Maybe.
Mullen,
Maybe.
Herb Brooks,
Maybe.
Ross Lonsberry.
What was the question? The first ever one out of these guys or the
The
only?
first.
Oh, so Herb Brooks, maybe, huh?
Didn't everyone think he was a dickhead?
Yeah, but they believed in miracles for
Kind
a
of a
second.
kind of a surly bastard.
I mean, who's Lester Patrick? Can we
Has-
start there?
Has Sidney Crosby won this thing just like 10 times?
I don't know. I don't know if Sid's ever won the Lester Patrick.
Well, his
Mhm.
award stinks then. That's all I need to know.
Are we
All right,
sure
let's-
this is a real award?
Who do we like? Can we get a 50-50, please? Two answers. Take
Yeah.
it away.
I will give you a 50-50. Herb Brooks is eliminated. He did not win the Lester Patrick. He was not the first Penguin to win the Lester Patrick.
That guy.
Good coach.
And Craig Patrick, who I believe was actually related to Lester Patrick, did not win the Lester Patrick.
Hey, fucking blood is not thicker than if you're a good person or not.
Amen.
Patrick brothers.
I mean, you knew right away Joe Mullen was a good guy. It feels like
you said Mullen right
Slippery
away.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Mullen's a good gambler too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
so
but why
who are
did
the
my brain
options?
say that? I think it's just because he was a Penguin, and I remember him being like a good guy, Joe.
So you're left with Joe Mullen or Ross Lonsberry.
Never heard of that fucking guy.
And he sounds like
It's Joe Mullen.
Bitch made
Gotta
cat.
be Joe Mullen.
They give the Lester Holt to him, so
You don't think bitch made cats win?
I don't
I
think
mean,
No.
Ross Lonsberry, rest in peace, dude. Take it easy.
He
Oh,
passed
he's
away.
dead.
Bitch made
now?
We don't
cat.
know. Hey, we don't know he's dead.
Bro, we got an empty net right now. 1 minute left, down one. Oh,
Gotta be.
they didn't score. Oh no, Rangers got space and the puck
Oh,
in an
man.
empty net, and he missed. He missed. The son of a bitch hit the post.
Okay.
The name of Joe Mullen. Go
Mullen.
score.
Joe Mullen, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Slippery
it's
Rock
Joe Mullen. No doubt about it.
Mullen.
Slippery Rock Joe.
Sidney Crosby got the puck. Yes,
Joe Mullen.
Hey, baby Joe.
That baby
Joe Mullen.
Joe.
High five. High five. Let's go. Let's go.
Slippery Rock Joe was the correct answer. He was the first Pittsburgh Penguin to win the Lester Patrick Trophy for outstanding service to hockey in the United States. And that has been Penguins Trivia. Please take a screenshot and tweet hashtag That's Hockey Talk. Good Gambler. And you will be entered, and we will give away $500 to 5 different individuals. Put your cash tag for Cash App in the tweet as well. That will make it much easier.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then if you also want to tweet that a guy just missed a fucking wide open goal to fucking tie it with 8 seconds left. The whole top of the goddamn net. What are you doing?
Some people.
Who was it? Do we know? Do we have eyes
Honestly,
on it?
I don't know who that guy is.
Probably better we don't name names.
9? Who's number 9?
Oh, Evan Rodriguez, Erod. He's a tough guy.
Erod.
What happened to Ruster? I thought that was Brando Rust.
Back to the rags, dude.
That was a much closer game. That's all right.
Still got 4.5 seconds. We just called timeout. Don't you worry about it.
Run the play.
Run the play.
Damn it.
Bees and the Guinos.
I bet a lot of money on this game because Roethlisberger was in the building. Jari's been standing on his head. He gives up 3 to this fucking team.
Team
Texas
had a bit of cement in their skates tonight. We say that a lot jokingly. It was real. It was factual tonight. Boys were skating. A little bit
I didn't know
much.
Sid had a slapper from the blue line. You know that?
Yeah, he still got it. He
We
still
need
got
one
it.
more here. 4.5 seconds left. Face off. Deep in the Rangers' end. Empty net. Down 1.
Get him in the slot.
Fine.
Getsel looks focused. We passed it 4 times.
That is the problem. That is the problem with the Pittsburgh Penguins. They do enjoy passing the puck a lot.
All right.
Share the wealth.
Happy we won the trivia thing. All right, everybody, tweet your stuff. Okay. What the fuck was that? What was that?
Jeez.
I don't know. I didn't see
Texas
it.
Texas hockey to save the office tonight, boys.
Are they going to
Joey
win? What time's that game
Penguins.
start?
Been there.
That's like a 10 o'clock drop.
Who's watching that? Nobody.
Nah, I'll be dialed in.
Aren't they retiring Basil McRae's sweater tonight?
Oh, son of a
Are they?
bitch.
And on that
That'd be
note,
awesome.
we appreciate
What
everybody
the
for watching.
fuck
Good luck
is
to the
that?
winners. Send your tweets out. Thank you, boys, for jumping in on short notice and kind of helping us out tonight with the flexibility and doing the show on a Tuesday. We appreciate it.